There you go.
And we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, our Facebook family. We are here again with my business partner, coach, pastor.
And you becoming
Everyone.
a coach very soon. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
we are
can't
here
wait.
every Wednesday, and today we thought let's, have this wonderful topic today. Let's discuss it, and hopefully, someone out there, may learn a thing or two how we started, what we did basically to get started or to start our business. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from, whether you are watching us live or you're watching a replay, welcome, welcome. And we are happy, we are glad that, you took your time to come and bless us with your presence. So
Yes.
we are going to introduce ourselves and then we can dig deeper into our topic for today. My name is Bena, born and raised in Ugandan, now living in the UK. I'm a mom of two boys. I'm a nurse by profession, a digital business owner, and a mentor. So thank you, thank you. I'll let Coach McKenna introduce herself and then we can introduce our topic for today.
Okay. Yes, I'm so excited this afternoon, and I just want to thank God for what He's doing in my life. My name is McKenna. I was born, raised in Kenya, but I live in the US with my family, and I am a digital business owner, mentor, coach, and I've been going through our new training, and it's like here you're just an advisor, yeah,
Mhm.
financial advisor. So uh, this one is becoming more. I really thank God for the training and whatever we get into our business each and every day. Otherwise, I'm a mom of three, a busy person out there, but I thank God because I found this flexible business that I'm able to do at the comfort of my home. Yeah, back to you.
Thank you for that. So today we have a powerful topic that we are going to be discussing today. What action that did we take that wasn't perfect but moved us forward? That action that we took, while we are not, the action is not perfect, we are not even sure about it, but eventually what happened after that, it moved us forward and we are even surprised in a good way. So that's what we are discussing today. So if you're out there, ask yourself this question as well. What action did you take that wasn't perfect but still moved you forward? It doesn't matter what it was that you wanted to do, that you were maybe a bit skeptical, not sure whether you are doing the right thing, whether you are doing, you are taking the right action, but you said, let me do it or let me try it, but it surprised you at the end of it or after you've taken that action and things aligned the way that, you wanted but never expected. So that is the topic we are what we are discussing today. Like I said, we would always want to be perfect. We always want to be confident in whatever we are doing. Who wants to be laughed at, out there? Whatever you do, nobody wants to be laughed at. You want everything to be perfect so that whoever sees it can say, oh yes, this is right, this is, yeah, she has done the right thing. But life is not like that. Sometimes you do things, you may not do them the right way, you may not start them the perfect way, but as you go along, you find that you even learn more, you adjust better, you learn the thing that you are supposed to do. But life doesn't always work like that, whereby most people get stuck because they want everything perfect. They want the knowledge to have the knowledge of something fast. They want the right timing. Oh, let me first finish this project before I start another one. Oh, let me first let my kids grow up, then I can start something for myself. No. I can tell you when I started, for me, when I started this business, That is the thing that I started when I wasn't perfect, when I wasn't sure, when I wasn't, confident enough, because everything I had question marks on I had so many questions. Not
Yeah.
even about the business, about myself. Can I do this? Can I show my face on social media? Can I talk to people? What if people laugh at me? What if this is beyond my education level? What if, there is so much, so much, so much that keeps us behind, that keeps us stuck, that we use to stay in those comfort zones. So for me with this business, I think is the perfect example of something that I started when it wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect. I had lots of questions that I didn't have answers for. But I started. And now, I'm glad that I started. I'm glad that I started. So I was very nervous, very doubtful in myself. I didn't know everything. I wasn't, I was really busy at that time. Have a mom, having a full-time job, working long shifts, having kids with additional needs. I was thinking, how am I going to juggle all of these things? And I realized, I said, look, maybe this is the thing that is gonna give me all that I'm thinking about, all that I want. But if I don't start it now, when will it be? I don't know where life is taking me unless if I focus on something. So dealing with those long hours, the tiredness, the burnout, the answering to everybody when they say you have to do this shift, you have no question, you just have to do it because that's the job that is has to sustain you. But after starting this business, I took it one step at a time. I took it slowly. I started, learning slowly at my own pace, learning these new skills, and along the way, I met many people with bigger visions. I met many people with bigger visions and I learned from them. I began creating another stream of income outside my nursing job. And most importantly, I started believing that my future could look different. And that's all you need, to see your future in a different picture, not the same. Because if you look at what you're doing now, and especially if you've been doing it for years and years in, years out, year in, year out, and nothing is changing, you are living in the same cycle. You just need to ask yourself, if I don't take that step, doesn't matter whether it's not aligned the way I want it, whether I don't have the knowledge about it, but let me take this step and see what happens. You will be surprised. Because if what you are doing right now is not changing anything, what is stopping you from starting something new alongside what you are doing right now? And maybe that something new will be the thing that takes you away out of the, of the struggle you have. I myself started, I wasn't perfect, but I just had to move forward. So if you're out there and you are struggling and there is something that you can do about the situation you are in, this is the time. Start, when you're not perfect. Start with your doubt and fear and see where that doubt and fear can do for you to improve your life. So I will welcome Coach McKenna to just enlighten us what action she took that wasn't perfect but moved her forward.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is a great topic, and I really appreciate you sharing with us and people watching us. Yeah, for me, I always go back to 2023 when I was somehow worried about my future, my retirement, and I was like, I needed to have a plan for that. But still, looking at what I was getting every month, I was like, I needed to do something. But still, I was worried on the other side because I was like, I did want to take something physical because I didn't have time. I am a busy mom. And then I realized that, yes, there's something I could do online that was so flexible. And I want to say that not everything was figured out for me completely because I was not a social media person. I was really afraid. And frankly speaking, when I started this business, I really never understood what goes on. For me, I just had that push, yes, I needed a business, but I never really understood. I never took time to just understand how things work. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I have to go before a camera. I have to talk to people. I have to do one, two, three. And those things, they really surprised me and pulled me down a little bit because I
Mm.
just needed a shift in my life whereby I would say, hey, this is my business, to hold my business and just come into it and be ready to do to the business so that I could change my life. And that took me some time. I had to really work on myself on that. I really and to believe in myself and keep on saying, McKenna, you can do it. I was not a tech person and the struggle was real for me. But still, I was like, yes, my future, my retirement. So all those things really kept me going. They were just like the gears that I kept on changing so that my life would continue. And I am so grateful. But one thing that I realized, when
Mm.
you see, getting to where I am today, I never thought I could, because by then the person who introduced me to the business was a five-figure person in terms of money, and she was at 3 years in the business, and I kept on asking myself, "Oh my God, will I ever get there? Will I get there? Will I ever?" All these things really kept on, but the support, what really shocked me and kept me moving forward is the support. Support from people like you, Benna,
Mm.
who was willing to say, hey, we can go live on Wednesdays, we can do one, two, three. That support really kept me moving forward. And again, every Wednesday we have our mastermind. That one also kept me going because when people come and share their stories in this business, how they are doing, some of the challenges they are going through, you see, most of the time we are not able to sit down and share about the challenges. Yeah, most
Mm.
of the time you'll find people talking about, oh, the goodness, the side way. But when people are sharing this, you keep on going. And when you keep on moving forward, you realize, oh my goodness, oh, I'm able to influence. I'm talking to people. I'm changing people's lives. And that gives you joy every day. To just sit down and say, hey, my post. The post mostly that we make are there to encourage somebody. And for me, that really gives me a lot of joy to know, hey, McKenna, today you have encouraged somebody. Today you've helped somebody to move forward. Today you have transformed a life. You have helped somebody to start getting the financial freedom that they need. That's time to stay home with their families. That time even for themselves. Yeah, because this business comes with a lot of financial freedom, emotional freedom, social freedom. All those things come together. And for me, I was there every day. I'm grateful to tell God, thank you for that time. I never knew what I was exactly doing. The only push I had was like the change that I wanted. But look at me now. I am changing
Mm.
people all over. Right now, as you know, there is a ad for me running in Australia. Can you imagine seated here in the US, but still asking Facebook to send my hand to Australia or Sweden or New Zealand or Canada? Yeah, can you imagine that power that we possess in this business? So for me, I can say not everything was matched to me, according to me, where I was that time. But I say the power in this business, the training in this business that we go through, the mentorship, the coaching, the mastermind, the drop-ins that we have, people sharing their stories and their journeys in this business, they have kept me moving. And most of the time when I feel really down, because this life is full of ups and downs, at least I know I can call Ben, I can talk to somebody out there. I know what to do. I am able to manage my life better right now.
Mm.
Otherwise, thank you so much. Back to you. I can talk up to after tomorrow.
Oh, thank you for that, Coach. Thank you. Yes, we all started with those imperfections. But the main thing is that we took the action. That's the main thing for everybody to do. If you're skeptical about something, if you're fearful about something, but you want change and you know that this thing has the potential to change your life, start with the fear, start with the skepticism, dig deeper. Do your research, do your due diligence, and see whether this thing fits your need, like we did with our digital business. There will be fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of making mistakes. We passed through all of that, and we did, even when we took the action. Nobody's saying that it's going to all be smooth sailing. But if you are focused and you are consistent, things will change. Things will change. Anything that you don't have a clue about, anything that is new that you are trying to learn, you will have some obstacles along the way. But how determined and consistent are you to have your life change? You see, Coach here started with somebody who had been already earning five figures, been in the business long. That is already an intimidation you already come in with, and you think yourself, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this is, it is
Yeah.
something that you can put on yourself, and it might limit you because of the fear. You start comparing yourself, you start doing all of these things, and that is a dream killer. And not taking action will keep you stuck where you were, knowing that nothing is changing in your life, knowing that if I don't do something to change the cycle I'm living in, nothing will change. Your dream will not come through, but your struggles will continue for as long as you don't take action. Your action will continue. Me, I remember myself when I started, I said, I can't even record a video. I even recorded hundreds of videos that I kept deleting, thinking, oh my God, I couldn't even look at myself to start with. That's alone. Let
Or
alone
listen to
thinking that
yourself.
somebody else to look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
first life was very awkward.
Mm.
Oh
Yes.
God, everything was uncomfortable at the beginning, but I persisted because I saw a better future. I saw a better future. So the same to you. Your future can change if you are listening to us by taking that first action. It may feel uncomfortable when you start, but if you decide not to take action, nothing is going to change. You're still going to be in that same cycle. Just look at yourself. Where will I be in 6 months, in 1 year, in 5 years if I don't take action? Where will I be? Because you have done this for years and years and years, and you're still stuck in that same cycle. Do you think continuing doing the same thing every day, day in, day out, is going to change anything? No. You need to find a new way. You need to find a side hustle that you can do alongside that job. So today, we are here to encourage you to take that one small step towards the life that you want. Because these repeated small steps daily will completely transform yourself and your future and the way you think about things. So I want to welcome again Coach McKenna just to give us a closing statement. How can you encourage our people who are listening to this video, to start or to look for something new that they can do, without being perfect in it yet.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, so for me, what I would like to tell somebody who is here watching, or maybe will watch Ali pray, for you to join this business, we have two simple steps. first and foremost, you just have to take that action. If you go to our screens there, like banner, there is a website www on our page. There is a lot of information there. Or what you can do is just to register with your name and with your email, and you get that free webinar. I am saying a free webinar. That
Mhm.
takes like 20 minutes for you to watch and just get some info about this business. That's very important. And then number two, once you do that, obviously once you register, Ben, I will be able to get in touch with you. And that's the beauty of this business, because the connection, we are always there to connect, available. Somebody can take a few hours because this is our side also, but still, obviously somebody will get in touch with you, which is really important, because with these online things, sometimes you don't have real people talking to you. So once Benna connects with you and you're able to watch that 20 minutes, I always tell people, if you have no time to watch the webinar for 20 minutes, then there's no way you can do this business, because we give time. For me, I give like 1 or 2 hours every day for this business. And that really means a lot. I am where I am today because I decided to build my legacy, my business. I'm building an empire for me, and there's no way you can build an empire without you giving time to your business, for your business. And again, once you do that, the 149 is very important in this business, because it has a 30-day guarantee. That is number one. Number two, once you pay that, you'll be able to join our private Facebook account. The third one, you get a mentor and a coach, people to guide you, people to talk to before you make any decision. Can you imagine doing those two steps and still you haven't joined even the business, but you have all these privileges to go inside there, get to understand a business model. And I really enjoyed doing a coaching call the other day, Benna, and this person was just amused by our business model, how it works and all that. And I was like, yeah, come immediately. And she was able to get in the following day. That was yesterday. So once you pay the 149, you're able to get inside there, talk to a coach, to a mentor, have all the information even before you make decision to start the business. And once you decide to start the business, the website is built for you for free. There is the training for free. There is everything. You have all the opportunities. Oh my goodness. It's just an amazing business that is changing our lives. I can talk until yes, because there's a lot. We always say what we give here is just like 5%. If you're able to connect with us more, because our numbers are here. If you're in the UK, you can call Bernard directly. If you're not, you can WhatsApp. That's why there's a plus there. And for me in the US, yes, that you can WhatsApp me directly. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for your time. This is a worthy checking out business, because we've been here for more than 2 years now. Yeah, for me. For Ben, almost 2 years, or yeah,
And I
over
have
1 year. Yeah, back to you. Mhm.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much. So you've had Coach, you've had what we offer, you've had how you can plug in, how you can connect with us, even through our pages, through our bios, all the information is there. So today we encourage you to take that small step, to take the action and see whether this will, benefit your future. So thank you for watching us. Have a good day, good night, and a good evening wherever you are watching us from. And we'll see you again next Wednesday around the same time. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.